Well, here's a story that's going to cause a lot of speculation in a lot of circles, I suppose. According to media sources, 5 automobiles that were rented by the Secret Service for Joe Biden's Nantucket trip during Thanksgiving caught fire at the Nantucket Memorial Airport early Monday morning after they were turned in. Hey, everyone, welcome back. So what's the big deal? Come on. This happens all the time. The last time I turned a car back in from renting it burst into flames. This administration can't do anything without making spectacular headlines, even something as stupid as this. A Secret Service spokesman, Anthony, I'm not even going to attempt to say his last name. Is it Guglielmi? I'll just call him Anthony. He informed NBC Boston that the vehicles were rented from a Hertz location at Nantucket Memorial Airport. Now, Anthony... he stated that neither Biden nor his family were in the automobiles during their Thanksgiving trip to Nantucket. I don't think Joe would remember it anyway, but he probably thought he was in California or something if you asked him. But those cars were used by Secret Service agents, okay? So Biden flew to Nantucket the Tuesday before Thanksgiving with Jill Biden, Dr. Jill Biden to you, as well as his son Hunter, and his wife, Melissa Cohen, and their son, Bo Jr., okay? Crazy family, I know. So the president returned to Washington, D.C. on Sunday, November 27, after spending the Thanksgiving holiday on the island. Okay, according to Anthony, there were no problems with the cars while they were in use. Of course not. You know, because they probably burned them to hide any evidence of what the hell was going on, whatever they were doing with them, right? It's either that or the evil assassins who set this thing up were just as incompetent as anybody else in the Biden administration. I mean, the cars burned after they turned them back in, right? They probably got the timer wrong. The guy was probably off by a decimal point or something, right? Okay, so here's a video of the fire devouring these cars right on the lot. Check it out. Fire trucks are rolling up. But the Secret Service guys are like, I bet they don't get their deposit back. What do you think, huh? No way. Look at that. This car's starting to burn. Oh, my God. I mean, think about it. A group of cars just melted down to the ground that were just recently turned in by the Secret Service, and I'll bet they don't want us to say anything, right? Check this out. Look at this. It's just melted into the ground. Look at that. There's an up closer. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so I mean, I'm wondering, like, what the hell they did with these cars, you know, to make it seem like they had to burn it down, for God's sakes. Maybe they lost a thumb drive, like with all the names and addresses of the children Joe sniffed over the years, or maybe all his sexy photos are on his cell phone, but he dropped it between the cushions or something, and they just couldn't find it or something. You know, it's crazy, right? So there you go. So the Biden administration can't even rent 5 cars without everything going to hell. That's interesting, isn't it? So, I mean, think about this. The Secret Service was the only agency that never had a screw up. I mean, they were known for doing everything like clockwork. Everything was precision, right? And then the Obama administration came along, and they had that problem with that Colombian hooker that said that one of the agents, like, she filed an official complaint that one of the agents didn't pay her for services rendered. I mean, you know, and now you got this. You got Secret Service guys who go out and, I mean, God love them, you know, but they go out and rent 5 cars. They turn them in and they're all on fire. Okay, so I just thought you'd get a kick out of hearing that. So I'm going to put the link to this story down in the description. So thanks a lot. Thanks for being with us, and we will see you in the next one.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling.